Okay, hey there everybody, looks like this is running. Try and get my chat up on my other laptop there. Well, on my laptop. Um, yeah, so we've got some Against the Storm that we're playing again. Looks like we were able to do one more little excursion here. Unfortunately, this one's got some weird negative modifiers, so I can't really do what I really want to do. Which is that there's no fertile soil anywhere in this region, which makes it much more dangerous to be in and much more difficult to be in. But we'll probably find some way to deal with this. I'm not really sure what we'll do to deal with it. But we really want these gears. So even though we're going to be playing this on like just Pioneer difficulty here, not going to be playing it on anything too difficult, we are going to hopefully be able to get through this pretty quickly. And then we'll be able to do the storm, and then we'll be able to sort of see what we get here. Let's go ahead and pick up some equipment here. Rocks are usually good to start with. This seems good. I just want to double check the summary of like what we're going to get out of this. This is okay. I still don't really know what the royal resupply is. I feel like we might be able to do this on the harder difficulty, but I really don't think that it's worth sort of risking that. This is quite strong in a lot of ways, so we'll go with that. I'm not a huge fan of the harpies before you've leveled up your town a whole bunch of times, or your main settlement thing or whatever, because once you've got a bunch of upgrades, you get buildings that they're better with. But I forgot to check all these things. Okay, so we've got 30 random raw food on opening a glade. That's pretty good. Gathering speed is increased by 50%. That's good because we can't use farms. Hailstorms, villagers die if we don't have housing. Consume twice the amount of food on break. 10% for each hostility level, so just basically double. And time between breaks is reduced by 30%. That's not too bad. Okay. So, with all that being said, let's figure out what we're getting out of this. Global carrying capacity. I think that we actually want to have a beaver here. Even though we obviously do want beavers in like woodcutting camps and stuff like that. If I could get into this glade before season end, that would get us the like extra food here, which would be really, really good. So we'll try and get that. Got reinforced roads now. We can make that out of copper. 25% speed increase. That's pretty expensive though. Is a good reason to try and get access to copper, though. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just chuck 2 beavers in here right away. Missing the beaver for like our other wood chopping is going to be a little bit painful, but it's not too bad, and we've got the ability to build all these different houses now, so that's good. On the other hand, I am going to have to just stick with these for the time being, since I am not yet able to start with the more advanced resources, which does suck, but such is life sometimes. Being able to start with like the beaver house would be pretty good, but ultimately wouldn't really help me much. Okay, so that's enough housing for everybody. Okay, all of these are okay, but I don't really want any of them right off the bat. These are not good from the start. So we're going to instead get that. We want to have workstation. We want to have the trading post. And that is what we're going to be getting. Yeah, short on wood. I'm going to actually put one of these ladies in here, just so that we can get our wood stockpile rolling in a little bit faster. Then we're going to have to start taking in moss broccoli, since that's basically what we got as resources. Alright, so what have we got here? We've got trade. Both of them, in fact, are trade. I kind of like both of these for different reasons. I do think that this one is probably going to be a bit stronger. Both of them are pretty easy to get. 8 villagers with basic housing, which we'll get basically automatically next season, or we could do 3 packs. So it's going to come down to what resources I want more. The plus grain supply is not great, but plus fabric production is okay. And parts is good because you can trade them for a decent amount of money, and we do want to be doing trade here, so if we're going to be getting trade, then we go for trade. We are going to probably be doing this, and I do want to have access to these things. I don't want to be getting too many populations, so we're going to try and avoid getting too many quests that give us those. I might try to use the rain mechanic a little bit more here, but we'll just have to see. Just deleting a couple of our gather points there for the wood so that we definitely break into this glade. Okay. So the ranch is something that's potentially kind of interesting here, but what we probably want to do is look for a situation where we can use a camp. So we'll break into here first, and then we'll see how that's going, but... Okay, so we did not get any new resources for that, unfortunately. Probably won't know for sure until we break into one of these. Now, the reason that I'm not super happy about the ranch is that I'm pretty sure that to produce meat, leather, and eggs, you need to have, like, some kind of thing to feed it. Like, you need to have, like, wheat. And since we don't have farms, we don't have a means to, like, easily feed the stuff at the ranch. But I can't remember for sure what it is that we could use. So, definitely thinking that we go for, like, maybe the trappers or the herbalists. Herbalist camp would be better for the harpies, but that assumes we get the resource for those. Which we are certainly not guaranteed to get. Okay. I think for now we're going to start working on heading up north here for a bit. I'm going to switch that up a bit and try and get these. We're going to want to break into this probably next season, or maybe the season afterwards. Not too sure which. But right now we're just sort of relying on the fact that we're not burning too much fuel right now, and we're just building stuff while still getting, like, resources, so... Population being low is always a problem in this game, but it's not really a huge problem at the very, very start. It's just something you know is going to happen, something you're going to deal with, but it makes it so that you don't lose stuff as fast. I do wonder if the year, like, ending too many times automatically sets the run so that you are out of it. Because there is a limit to, like, I think it's the number of cycles that happen that dictates, like, when you're... going to advance the storm, and I wonder if, like, that can happen while you're in the middle of a village, because that'd be interesting but also kind of awkward. I'm gonna go like this for now. I don't want pipes. I want to keep my rocks. We should be getting a small amount of fiber out of these things. Yeah, we get fiber, eggs, and resin, as well as wood, so... should be kind of decent here. Okay. It's going to take us a long time before we actually get enough, like, fiber based off what we're doing to really get anywhere here, but... you can sort of see, like, mostly what we're getting is wood. But one of the things that I want is, like, a stockpile of resin, because if you've got, like, 30 of that, you can use that to complete glade quests pretty easily. Alright, let's also keep an eye on how much wood we actually have. We've got 33 wood, that's not bad. This is going to take a while, but we'll be able to do the value of goods sold immediately. I'm okay with that. I do kind of want to start building a makeshift post. Can't actually build it until I get more workers. Let's just fast forward, because we're not going to be doing anything else for a little while here. I'm going to hit Avoid Glades, except marked, just so that we don't accidentally punch into this during the season, because we don't want to be there until next season. I'm probably going to go for the Dangerous Glade next year. Not this year, but the one after. I might even go 2 without it. I think all we're creating right now is planks. Yep. Okay, so we should be able to sort of manage things a little bit right now. Just holding on. Once we get a few new people, we'll be off to the races. I do wonder what our third species is going to be. You only ever get 3 at a time. So even if you sort of are set up so that you could have like a whole bunch of different ones, like 5 or something like that, you only get 3. Which is, you know, kind of fine, kind of interesting. Humans, okay. I could get 3 types people, or 3 people rather, and 2 of them would be beavers. That's actually really, really strong right now. It is going to be humans no matter what we do, though, so... I do like Farsight. I do like Rebellious Spirit. Survivor Bonding is just good, I think. I like all of these. These are all really good. The problem like it with Farsight is it's kind of tricky to like trigger properly. I'm going to go ahead and choose Survivor Bond. Like 10% extra work speed all around is still actually really good just in general. And we're going to chuck one of you in there. And I'm going to try and get some beaver houses done, but probably not this season. It's going to be next season, I think. Okay, and then we need to get one more shelter. I just have to build all the stuff and I can throw another person in here, which is what we want to do. Oh, and we can mark this guy here as well. Okay, so that earned us a bunch of food. It also got us access to this small marrow deposit, which is actually kind of interesting. Marrow deposits are good for a couple different things, so I actually really want to get access to that. Okay, and we are going to probably want to have a second person on food production here. The fact that we're not finding any food, though, is kind of bad. Let's see here. They want me to get 35 mushrooms, which we'll probably have to get through trade if we wanted to do that. We get 5 harpies off that, which is bad. Coat production would be good, because that does make the harpies quite happy, and flower production is no good, and we'd get 4 people anyway, so lots of people regardless. We're just probably going to have to buy that. 10 beavers, we'd get access to the lumber mill, which is pretty good building. 30 pickles, which is pretty good. 15 packs of trade goods and 15 packs of crops. Export specialization. Trade goods is kind of tricky to build in this game. But beaver happiness is also kind of difficult. I'm probably still going to pick this one. Okay. So what would probably be good here is just selling. I'm kind of tempted to just buy crystallized dew. That gets me this completed. Unfortunately, that would get me 2 more people who I don't really want right now. So we'll probably just leave that be for the time being. Actually, no, maybe I do want them right now. So I think we can manage that at this time. The only problem is I have to build another house, which is awkward. Which I don't like, but we've now got workers for that. I might just have to pick something here. Which, again, I'm not super happy about that fact, but... we'll pick this. I don't think that that's necessarily a great thing to pick there. We're going to pick the carpenter because we do have the lumber mill potentially on the way, and that does get us the trade goods. The cooperage would be really strong for us. The druid's hut would also be good for us because I do want to have access to oil. I think we'll just leave that one be for a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and start getting maybe some packs of like crops and stuff like that. Building materials, crops, and provisions. I just need 2 of each. Yeah, I don't have enough of those resources at all here. Let's get another one of you in here. Oh, I guess we need to actually... Fortunately, we do have like the faster resource gathering for our food, so we're not falling behind it as much as we could be. But we are falling behind on food in a way that is bad. I do want to get this carpenter ready, even though we can't build it until we get enough fiber somehow, which is going to take a while, honestly. Like, the rate at which we're getting fabric is pretty bad. It's really weird to me that we're not finding, like, more food stockpile things. It's kind of awkward, but whatever. Well, apparently this is actually, we've got the resources for that now. So once that gets started, we can actually turn off planks here. Because our population keeps going up so fast, we're going to be in a situation where we're getting some bad stuff happening to us pretty soon here, I think. But one thing I'm going to want to do is swap you with the beaver. Although, admittedly, this would be pretty good for them as well. Either way, let's go ahead and do this, do this. Let's have you in there for now. Even though we rarely get the fabric or bricks stuff, like, we're gonna just put someone in there for that. Okay. So by next season, we should be able to get into here pretty easily. In some ways, I actually think that it might be a good idea for me to get this right away. I could also reroll. None of these are brilliant for me. A brickyard would be really good. Provisioner would not be good. Like, a brickyard I think is going to be good for us. At this point, I want something like a kiln or something like that. A clothier would be really good for us. A lot of people here use those. The only problem, again, is I really need to find sources of fabric. Because I'm not finding those. Like, these trees are giving me a trickle of fabric. It's just, is it fast enough? I don't know. I don't think it is, really. Yeah, let's just do that. Next season is going to be a little bit rough in some ways here. I think we're running out as well of like certain resources. Like I think we're almost out of coal. Yeah, I've only got 3 of that left. We do need some alternative fuel supplies pretty soon. Okay, so we could start getting our first sets of humans. I could get a little bit of coal, though. I do kind of want more beavers, especially because we have a quest for that. So we'll go with this. I have to do one of these for the time being, although we can sort of undo those later. Okay. Oh, and this. Okay, so Woodcutter's Camp being faster is super powerful. So we're going to go ahead and pick that one. Alright, so Brickyard. Next on the docket here, I think. We'll actually do this first. We'll break into this area. And then figure out what quest is before us. Uh-oh. Okay. Zero food supply. Fantastic. I love that. Okay. Technically, we can get like a tiny amount of food by scrounging off of this, so we'll send that there. Okay, what have we got? Petrified wood condition here. Unfortunately, it doesn't use any of these, which is really bad. This is going to destroy all my wood later, so maybe we just wait for now. Could get access to the scribe, or I could steal these resources. The pack of trade goods helps us with some stuff here, if I recall correctly. Although, admittedly, nothing that we're doing. This has got some good stuff here, but we definitely want that for other things. Unfortunately, it's the Herbalist Camp, which is not expanded on. It's just the regular one. Or this is just regular berries, but... how many tools do we have? Got 16, okay. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. But we'll have to get ready to do this somehow, and I think we'll try and buy our way into that. Next merchant might have stuff for us there. So we should be able to do bricks a little bit faster here, but funny enough, we don't actually want to produce bricks out of here anymore. I don't really have anything to do with this building. I do definitely feel like we salvage it. Have to wait a little bit on that still. Alright, I do want to figure out another dangerous glade to get into. Probably that one. So we'll start getting ready for that. Okay, so that extra money should help us. We might be able to do like the mushroom event or something like that in the next sort of set here, which is all good. Have to wait a little bit for that one, that's fine. This is not really going to be enough food as well, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, trade 30 more. Traders are faster, get 12 tools. This is really good. Luxury goods is very difficult to get. We do want to be building clothes. Now we've got a quest for it. I'm definitely getting this, though. Waiting for workers, but you know what? I think we can do without this for a little while. And instead we're just going to have this, because they're also better at it. Or they're happier? I can't remember which. We're also going to have to get some dew production going, but this is fine for now. Alright, this guy. Do you have mushrooms? He does have mushrooms. Okay. Okay, so that's very close to even. So we can now do the Harpy influx mission. And I kind of have to do this before we actually do another thing, which is bad, but... the reason this is bad is that we now have a bunch of unhoused people, but... We do that, we do that, we do... have a ton of Harpies that we can start housing now. Probably salvage this building here. Okay. Now what else can we do here? We'll probably want another beaver in there pretty soon. Okay, I have to do 17 more value of trade. We have actually got a bunch of coats all of a sudden. I don't know where I got those from. What I should probably be doing here is buying more food. And I think we can sort of sell some other stuff here, but... a little bit difficult. What I would really like to do is get generous donation, but, like, it's a little bit impractical right now. Okay. Yeah, we need to start getting production more serious in here. I think I can just do all three, and then what's going to happen is, like, as we finish these sort of other things, like the salvage here, we'll be more better off, so... I could also try to cut this down. Like, woodcutters carrying an additional 5 is actually super, super strong. And, like, I didn't have access to any of these, so I couldn't buy those. That's why I didn't do that. Don't mind getting that. Oh, we got access to the Foragers Camp now. That's actually really, really good for us right at this second. We could also get the Trappers Camp, but I think the Foragers Camp is going to be a bit stronger. And then we've also got access to some other buildings here. We technically don't need that one. That one doesn't help us. This one... I might actually wait till I can buy a reroll. So all of a sudden we can actually just use this existing building, get that over here, get some humans in it, if we can. Do we have more than one? We've just got the one. That's fine. Because they're going to be quite efficient at this building. Once we get the need for clothing actually fulfilled, we basically immediately have to activate that one as well, which is a bit unfortunate, but... yeah, I'm going to wait for money before we do this one. Next season, we're going to be dropping into 2 glades. How long do I have on this thing? Another 5 minutes. It's not great, gotta tell ya. I think we start it as soon as the storm ends. Like, the absolute instant it does. Okay, another +2 to coats. It'll keep people happy for longer. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna start on this now, I think. We should be fine. We should hit the end of season before that actually happens here. Okay. So we did for a while there have some unhoused people, but that's okay. This is good. Crowded houses is actually quite nice here. I quite like this one right now, so we're going to pick that. I wouldn't have minded getting food as well. That would have also been quite good. How come this doesn't count as industry? That's weird. Okay. Fine. Crystallized dew. We need to have a whole bunch of weird stuff for this to work. But one of the other things I can do is go in here. I'm just gonna have to pick, like, a building soon, I think. How long do I have for Trader? 8 minutes? 9 minutes? That's a long, long time. We have a ton of impatience, though, so, like, we don't have to actually hurry that badly. So... I don't even think we've unlocked all our missions yet, which is pretty good. I should probably actually unjob some people here. Okay, we got a flax field. That'll be good for later, but is not necessary right now. This thing, decreases hostility. It does it by like 10, but it's probably pretty good. Alright, what have we got here? Okay, so kills 5 random villagers when we wait too long. We can do the excavate, though. We've got plenty of tools, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So we're just going to send someone over there to do that. We can actually just send one, and that's not a problem, because we don't really need to have 2 people working on that. Do need to figure out which buildings I can stop having people produce in. I do also need to figure out what we're going to be doing for this. This, probably that. Include that. Include that. Turn off that. Am I going to make this on time? Yes. But only barely. Fantastic. Love it. Okay. Over here, there is some more food, so I do actually want to get more people working on food. Looks like we can do herbalist and we can do the other thing. I'm going to get, for now, another herbalist camp, I think. Once we finish, like, one of our 2 things here, we can actually go do that pretty easily. Did I break into another thing? Well, either way. Go ahead and do that. Do that. Do that. How do we get another one? Probably from completing that event there. Okay. Still got 4 minutes before we get this done. I think we've still created like 0 packs. Oh no, we just need the pack of crops now. And since we've got a set limit of 2 for each of them, like we don't kind of have to worry about that much. Put one of you in here. Switch this to any 3. But we are going to need to have another person like producing food for us, maybe 2. In fact, I don't need to have this many people working these, so we probably want to do this. New missions. I do not like either of these. This is garbage. We'll pick this one. Technically easier with the herbalist, I think. Have 40 clothing and get the leather. This is really easy. We get way too many people out of that. Still, probably the easier quest. We'll just do it near the end so we don't get people when I don't want them. Alright, let's get more of you onto this stuff. We do suddenly have money. So I can re-roll this. I did have to produce wine, I believe. Yeah. Let's make it available. I don't like this that much. I would kind of like the Druid's Hut as well, but we don't have a good source of stuff to make oil out of right now. So I would kind of prefer the kiln. Can do the press. Bakery would also be good. I'm going to pick bakery right now. Distillery would be good for porridge. But not, like, ideal, because I don't think we can actually make that out of anything. I might wait for a reroll on this one. Okay. This gives me a bunch of stuff that's quite good. Okay. Getting some stuff that I'm not, like, happy with here, but at the same time, it's fine. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a small hearth. Up here. I also wouldn't mind getting, like, a small warehouse up here. Because there's actually quite a few resources around here. Okay, we can do this reroll now. Was it the tavern I needed? Guildhouse. Okay. They really want me to have this ranch. Okay, actually I can make some things... okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it was for us. Still not great, in all honesty, but... there's some stuff I can do there. This guy is almost here, but I don't think he's going to make it before the storm hits, so... yeah, Harpy Resolve is on low. It's not a ton I can do about that right now. I wouldn't mind doing this right now. Do need workers building stuff, though. Oh, you know what I needed to do, like, ages ago is this. Looks like we bounced up one happiness somehow anyway, so probably someone put on a jacket and felt better about themselves. Alright, now we're fine. What are you? Okay, this is a distillery. I was saying that I wouldn't mind having access to porridge. Flame amulets, that's really good. Ban and cash reducing hostility is really good. This one's sort of more guaranteed. I'm gonna pick, I feel like, flame amulets. Okay, what I need to buy is leather, which I don't really have easy access to. I've got so much wood. I'm gonna sell like 200 wood. Just to get, like, our quest within range. Okay, so that got us our quests. That would bring in 3 more people, which I don't really always want, but the traders coming in faster is very good. Okay. So that got us some more people. I might get the press here. I've been complaining about not having access to that kind of thing for a while, and now that we have meat production potentially coming in, that's also really strong for that, so... I probably want this one because that lets me finish the leather thing, which brings in a ton of extra people that I don't want, but we'll do it anyway and just have it, and that'll be bad, and I'll cry about it later. Okay, so this stuff should all get built really fast, but we can start building, like, our beaver houses. Okay. So we should have, like, a ton of workers right now, so that should all happen very quickly. Looks like we don't have quite enough resources for all this, but you know what? That's fine. We can probably actually do this now. Do think we rebuild here. And I think we can actually get another forager camp here, but two of you guys, we're gonna focus on getting food, so not the other stuff there. So it's like reeds, insects, tomatoes get turned into these things. And it's a smaller amount of food gets turned into a larger amount of food, so it's somewhat efficient. We have got access to this stuff. I need flour. Forgot about that. It's fine. Oh. Hold on a second, I do have to take this call. Okay, sorry about that. My car is in the shop, so just had to get that call there. Okay, what were we doing, though, is the question. I think we were just sort of chilling, really. I can go ahead and probably... Do I have enough time for this? Yes, I can break into here. We could start harvesting this and then turning it into meat, which is a little bit of an unfortunate sort of way of doing that, because it's like a lot of stuff just to get that done. But That is the thing we could do. I'm seriously considering doing this right now. So we'll go ahead and investigate that. And then we have got... Where's our other wood building gone? Here. It's basically not capable of doing anything from where it is. Okay, there. I think we want to try and break into here as well. This is going to increase our hostility by a lot, but at the same time, we should be okay. Okay, we got another source of food there. Herbalist camps out of deposits. That's okay. We'll just move it so that we got 2 of them next to this supply. Okay, we're just going to do like that for now. We're actually just about at the happiness point for some of our dudes here. Definitely do not want new people. That would be awful. Gain some reputation, I think, from something. Let's see here. This is unfortunate. None of these are quite the buildings that I would need. The Harpy House might be good here. But I would get more out of something like, say, the Bathhouse. Global production 25% faster. Monastery is hostility minus 100. That's pretty good. This is the one where we burn stuff and we get increasingly reducing. I think Temple would be better than the Monastery. I don't know if Bathhouse would be stronger than those. I don't have access to like any of these resources. Harpy House might be the best choice. Because we do have 16 Harpies. So we just build them a whole bunch of Harpy houses, and that will actually be really, really strong. That should earn us a whole chunk of resolve for Harpies. Which should be good. Okay, so we can start getting wine. I don't really have much in the way of wine and wine production, but I'm just not going to worry about that much. Most important thing here is that we do have access now to porridge, which we want to be making. I'm not sure how much I really need crystallized dew at this point in time. I might turn that off just so that we're not consuming it all for this. How many tools do we have right now? I have 18 tools. We could do with a little bit more, I guess. Food's currently staying relatively stable. Trader, not going to be here for a while. They're not necessarily even the trader I would want, but they're not a terrible one either. Mostly just trying to clear away wood that's sort of like near where we are already. So that we're collecting it faster, we're putting it into the storage faster. Did I build a press? I did not. Okay. So the thing about the press is it converts meat into oil, which you can use for quite a variety of different things there. Can also make flour. And we'll turn off that. And then we can turn on this a little bit. I'm not sure how easily we're going to be able to keep up our oil production, though, here. I do really think that, like, we'll probably need the Harvester's Camp for this stuff. There's like a lot of stuff that's relying on this kind of stuff right now. Oh, we don't have any gears? Did I use them all? I might have. We'll have to dismantle a production building if we want to use that. All of our production buildings right now are kind of important right now, though. Well... which ones dismantle into gears? I can't remember. I have 16 beavers for 30 seconds. That's pretty easy. That also provides like permanent happiness boost for beavers. So I just need 3 more of them. This is going to be ridiculously hard to get, but both of them will be, so... not really super happy about either of these. Let's just get whatever. Alright, we're at problems 2. We have full housing, so we're fine there. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 harpy houses. That's enough for 9 people, because I think we got the expanded houses. Or 12 people. So I just need 2 more, and that's all of them. We've got just about every beaver in one, and then we need, like, a little bit for humans. I could start getting rid of some of these, honestly. Why do these all have people in them? Okay, well, whatever. Let's just... should still be 0 people unhoused. Just doing that to get, like, some room here so that we can build these more easily. Okay. I think what we're going to do is try and break into here this season. Which we might not do in time, but if we don't, that's okay. And I might try to break into here this season. I'm not going to break into a dangerous glade. Actually, let's break into this dangerous glade. Let's try and do that. I didn't set myself up for it properly, so it's not going to be ideal, but should be relatively okay. Okay, I need more beavers. I need 3 of them, but that'll be very easy to get still. I could get more Survivor's Bond. We've not done any empathy decisions, so we can't do that. Ancient Tablets, I think? Nope, okay. I'm just gonna do Survivor Bonding. Because it's just generally strong. Okay, I'm just trying to think what we got for housing. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. I actually have 15 harpies housed like that. I guess I could just count from there. It doesn't really... it's fine. Okay. 1 more harpy house, and then we need like 1 more human house and like 1 more beaver house, I think. Looks like more than that. 2, 3, 4, it's 12. I need, yeah, 2... a beaver house and a human house, I think. If I can get us that extra little bit of the way, then we're going to be pretty happy here. Alright, we have 31 coins just from nonsense. Absolute bullshit, so that's really, really good. Yeah, none of these help us at all. Still don't have access to the guild house, and I've never seen access to that in this playthrough so far. I don't really see anything that I want out of this guy, unfortunately, so I think we skip. Unless... did he have food that I would be able to use here? He has tea. I don't really think that would help us much. I could use this to get our beaver resolve high enough that we could just get that quest done. I'm not sure if we're going to have it for long enough. But hopefully we do. Okay, so we can destroy another one of these things. After this, we can swing over and favor, like, harpies, I guess. Okay. That gives us access to the lumber mill, which we wanted. And gets us a bunch of pickles, which is also really good, because these guys are going to eat those and be a bit happier, although that doesn't really help us right now. Okay. We somehow got this. I guess we had some from that quest. We'll drop a couple of you in there. That makes it easier for me to do more of this. I don't know why this is... Oh yeah, no I do. Okay, never mind. Perfect. Okay. I do want to turn this off here. Looks like I had it on long enough. Okay. So now we're getting a little bit of reputation just from having happy harpies, which is really good. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, this is pretty good. I would need more packs of provisions, I think. Okay, I need to bring myself up to 8 of these. Up that. Turn off these. Because I think we've got maybe like 2 at most. We got 1, yeah. Alright, I think we got enough stuff on the table that we can win the game pretty much. No, I might actually be 1 short. I might have to do something weird. No, we've got 2 people that we can get up to happiness 30, although that's temporary. We're going to lose that. The reason I'm saying that we're going to lose that is I think we're going to run out of pickles, and we don't have access to more, so that's just not going to stay there. Lumber mill's kind of redundant right now. I don't really need it. We are running out of food somehow. What we may want to do is actually call in a guy quicker. Because we also have got, like, a crap ton of other stuff going on here. Okay, have we got those provisions built up at all? Wait, where'd they even go? We had 1 in here at the very least, now it's gone. Okay, what have you got here? So, we're here to buy, like, food. Okay, so just even buying like this is actually going to be really, really strong for us. Should keep us into like positive reputation for a little bit longer as well. I don't really need any of this stuff, so I'm just going to ignore it. This got finished. We've got the money for that in, or no? Okay, if he stays around a little bit longer, I might be able to get all this money to the point where I can buy the reputation point. We're close. Let's wait till it's almost done. Yep, 20, there we go. Still short on resources, but that shouldn't be true for very long. Okay, both our herbalist camps are out, which is bad. Okay. Nothing around the map that we can do with it. But it kind of is okay right now, just because even if we run out of food, we'll be fine for the time being. We might be able to... No. Okay. But as soon as this is done, the quest for this is done, we'll be out of here. So, at this point in time, our lack of food really is fine. We're able to stick with fairly complex food for most of this sort of endeavor here. Okay, we should be bouncing back into like huge happiness in a second here, but let's just pick that. That'll also like just ridiculously rocket up our happiness a bit. Still, all I have to do is wait another minute 30 seconds and we automatically win. I can do this. Just whatever, doesn't matter. Getting plus 0.17 here, but I don't really know why I'm... Oh. There we go. Alright. So that should be us able to cycle into the next sort of thing here. Ah, okay. I don't know what these are. Caravan wagons. It gives you 2 of them. The culture so centered around expeditions, wagons are always heavily sought after and rationed. Division and embarkation range are increased by 2 until your next settlement. By controlling supply lines, the crown can easily temper the ambitions of you, and the most successful viceroy's grants 4 reserve embarkation points. Box has no lid. It can only be shattered. They say opening it before the time is right is the most painful way to part with this world. It grants 5 seal fragments. This choice must be made before starting a new expedition. I don't know what the point of this is. I'm going to pick this, but yeah. More importantly, this is what we've managed to accomplish. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do the levitating monument. I would have loved to get the points from that one, but we'll deal with that in the next season. So, gained 1,320 experience in this one. We gained some artifacts, we gained some machinery, we gained a little food stockpile, seal fragments. Get transferred into those, so you get something. I haven't done any of the seals, so... All our progress gets wiped, which is very sad, but we still maintain our upgrades and our experience and all that other stuff. So we'll use those to upgrade ourselves even further, and then we'll go ahead and go out there with more difficult missions, more lucrative missions that give us more stuff, and hopefully we'll be okay that way. So let's take a look at stuff. Not really much out of that, that's fine. But we should have quite a decent amount of both machinery and points. We don't have a ton of points, actually. I didn't get as many as I kind of thought I would, but we can get the essential blueprint for the Harpy House, which also gives our resource nodes more charge, which is good. I wish I could afford more stuff like this one, but... What I think we're going to do for now is choose the global production speed. And we've only really got time for like one more sort of thing here. So, the thing that I'm being bottlenecked right now by is just the basic resource here. And this would put me into a new biome, which is always kind of terrifying. I think we could go there. What kind is this one? Marshlands. Coral Forest. This guy gives penalties, whereas this one I think gives bonuses, so this would be a little bit easier. Glades have an increased chance of including fertile soil, so the opposite of what I had last time. Every viceroy embarking on an expedition to the Scarlet Orchard is assigned a royal archaeologist to gain access to a new central building archaeologist office. I haven't ever actually used that, really. Might be interesting to try that. Ancient excavation sites can be found here. So I think that's related to this. So I think the only real modifier is the Fertile Grounds one. The trees here give copper, they give pigment, and they give plant fiber. So we could use the copper to produce extra stuff. Okay, so I think in this situation we can go ahead and get veteran difficulty. We're probably close to, or can just pick the hardest difficulty, but or viceroy difficulty. Do I not get to use that box that I found? Interesting. I thought that would be used here. So I might not be able to finish this one, but guess we'll give it a shot here. I remember last time I did that last mission, meat was only 1 point. So I'm wondering, like, if that's map related or difficulty related. Either way, yeah, I think we'll go. Okay, so we got those, but we've also got some raindrops seem to have a golden hue, gain 5 clearance water for every 10 drizzle water gathered. So we're encouraged to use extra clearance water, I guess. Over here we've got muddy ground. So build roads, quaking bog. Gathering speed is decreased by 50% during the storm. That's really brutal. All species resolves drops faster. That's kind of not too important unless I screw up. And then we get blood flowers during storms if they die, so just don't die, basically. So nothing's, like, too intimidating here, but if we start losing, we lose faster, basically. Okay. What do we get out of you guys? Patience grows slower. Carry capacity, I think, is more important early. But hopefully we'll have someone good for the last ones here. Alright, what do these trees have again? It was copper pigments. It's actually not even pigments, it's like dyes. It's pretty advanced. Okay. Do I want to try and break into anywhere, like, right away? Should it be a dangerous glade or should it be a regular glade? I think we'll try and break into a regular one first. Yeah, archaeologist out our office. I really don't know, like, what whether or not that thing's any good or not, honestly. Now, you can't start with these buildings necessarily unless you have access to some sort of, like, booster that gives you those resources, but just have to deal with what we got for now, which is just regular houses. This is the moment where you really wish you had, like, beavers. We're just gonna go ahead and go full tilt on wood until we've got enough to build these houses. Okay, what have we got for quests here? Oh, that's not our quest. This is... Okay, for every 10 pies we get 10 jerky. This one's never that easy. We might actually go for obsidian runestone since we're encouraged to use more of this kind of stuff. I would love for golden marrow to be something we have. None of this is like something that we can easily use early. I'm going to try this one. But our ability to use that is definitely not guaranteed at all. We are going to get more farmland, though, so that is a good way to make sure that we've got access to, like, that kind of pie stuff. Yeah, I think we'll just have to hold off on this. Carpenter would be really good, and kiln would be really good. Okay, so we can start working on our, basically, our first set of houses. Okay, we got the basic trade one. This gives us a whole bunch of stuff there. This would be pretty good if we're going for pies. I do tend to like ones that give us tools. I need to get like a smith, which is awkward. Okay, we'll get this one, even though they're both pretty equal otherwise. Let's remember to get this thing this time. Okay, so... I'm going to get the kiln for the start. We're definitely going to get a farm. The lumber mill would be good. The press would be very good. The rain mill would be very good. I think the rain mill is stronger for us. Okay, now I just need to find a source of pies. Which, you know, we may never get. Okay, this should create, like, some... this one creates coal veins in this particular case, so... We've also got access to some wheat fields, which is good later, but not right now. I'm going to set both of you actually to avoid glades except marked. Got plenty of time this season for like our workers to keep building stuff, so it's not like I need to get this rushed right now, but I might pull some people off of lumber mills in a little bit. Other resources for this? I don't know. Those are pretty good resources to get early. Next season we'll definitely feel like we have enough people to get into this dangerous glade here. I know there's like lots of people who will just jump straight into a dangerous glade right away, but they're usually running on like higher level accounts where they can deal with a lot of the problems much more easily. So you can't really compare it to a low level account where like I break in there and I don't have access to any of the resources that let me solve any of the crises. So I end up just, like, dying to the crisis. It's like, all my wood gets destroyed because I didn't have access to, like, any of the stuff that would let me fix the problem. It's like, okay. It's like, didn't have any of the manpower that would let me fix the problem. It's like, okay, great. Okay. I may actually put our first guy into here instead of the other thing as well, anyway. We do slowly generate plant fiber, so we kind of can work on that to get cloth. At this point in time, we're kind of just here to generate wood as fast as possible. I'm actually going to move you guys over to here, because this will just generate wood fast. Put it right near the storehouse. It puts less downtime on them. Okay. We do have access to the next level of encampment, which would be pretty good. I don't tend to see a ton of people using it, but I do think it's strong. It's just very expensive. Like, you have to use a lot of planks to get it done. Okay, rich glades would be good for us. Food production might be good here. Decline might be good here. I'm going to do Rich Glades. I don't know if that's the right call, but I feel like that's what we want to do. Looks like Beavers is our last addition. We're going to go for the larger number of people right now. Puts us into impatience, but that's fine. Okay, we've got access to the big berry deposits, which are awkward, but that's fine. This is kind of what I was talking about. Like, we have no means of really dealing with any of this. I would really like to use the Calm Spirit thing. We have got 13 minutes before that happens, though, so I can wait for the trader, and then trade like my life goddamn depends on it to get that done, which is probably what we'll be doing here. Meantime, let's get that done. Let's also do this. And like that. Yeah, just 35 seconds. Okay. Actually, we could break this open with rocks and get the incense, the resin production, and the sack of flour. Because we do have the rocks. We did take that as our starting thing. That would give me the ability to bust into this pretty easily. And all this does is 500% resolve drop faster. So this wouldn't be that bad. It's just like, obviously or actually no, I'd be doing the other one. I'd be doing the safe one. Okay, so I guess we'll break this down. Which, kind of convenient that that's there that way, but does mean that I can't do a thing to get points. Which does suck. Like, that does legitimately suck. And then as soon as we get this done, we can do this. Okay, sacrifice 20 coal, sacrifice 20 oil. Reduces fuel consumption. That's pretty good. 20 of these is also really good. Have to have 40 biscuits, not all at once, just in total. And we have to have human housing. Easier than getting the packs of trade goods, so we'll get that. I don't necessarily have biscuits, though. We are kind of looking for that kind of stuff, though, so... I don't really have the resources required to do this, so I think we have to leave this out. And he's not really offering me anything, like, super impressive right now anyway, so... I think we'll just leave that be for the time being. Move you guys around like this, I think. I should be using like the drip water or the drizzle water or whatever the hell, but I don't have an easy time with that right now. Yeah, if I didn't have the ability to get like the resources I need for this thing through this, I would definitely have chosen to do this differently. Actually, do you sell oil? I don't think you do. Yeah, no, he doesn't. Okay. I could get all the biscuits, though. Can do that later, I think. Wait until we've done some stuff that earns us money, I guess. Oh wait, I need 10 bucks. Uh-oh. Okay, I have made a bit of a mistake here. Let's see. I think we just increase Queen's Impatience to get that. The question is going to be, like, what do I trade, though? Because I don't have, like, any really good trading goods for money here. How long for this? I've got 9 more minutes. Yeesh. Okay. The thing about this is, like, 2 global resolve and 9 decorations. Like, this is super powerful if I can do this. I think we trade out 2 of the wildfire essence. Let me double check something. It's like 2 to build one of these, right? Yeah, so I trade out 2 wildfire essence. I trade out some of the parts. Getting to 10 is going to be tricky. Okay, I don't need any barrels right now. Yeah, I don't need any of this right now. I don't need any of this right now. Okay. I think that unlocks some stuff here. Nothing that I want to unlock right now, though, so we'll leave that be. We can get this going now. So this will just be like... Actually, we can't do this because I have to trade in the amber, so that's fine. It's good that we can't actually do it. Okay. Good. Fantastic. I kind of want to do this, but kind of can't. Yeah, we lost all our amber doing that. That's fine. Are you a dangerous or forbidden? You're dangerous. That's fine. Woodcutter's Camp has no suitable... Yep, kind of knew that was happening. That's fine. Because we have built, like, 0 bricks so far, which is kind of bad. It's just I don't have any real access to the resources that I need for those, so it's not happening. We're going to end up with quite a lot of impatience before we start hitting our quests here, I think. But I'm going to do this pack of crops thing next, I think. Just need to set all of you to 2. Harpy Resolve is low. I can fire 1 woodcutter. Once we get this done, we'll also have +2, so next year we should be in positive. I may also want to swap you to a beaver. Although admittedly, actually, Queen's Impatience being reduced 25% might be good with what we're doing here. Okay. Ancient tablets are worth a huge amount of money, so getting these for doing Glade events is pretty good. I want the less amount of people one by a little bit. Okay, so with this thing here, +2 happiness. Can we get... Still no bricks. Okay. Hopefully we find like a source of resources for bricks in a little bit here. Alright, what have we got going on here? When this affects is hostility increased by 220, but each ongoing trade route decreases hostility by minus 40. Okay, so this one's dangerous. Do we have enough tools? I know we had some, but I don't know if we have enough. Wait, do we have no tools? I thought we had some. Oh, I might not have actually unlocked them yet. I was going to unlock them from that, but I need to do 2 objectives first. One of them I can get by rebuilding salvage, and the other one I can get from money. So I could rebuild this press, except I don't have any bricks, or I could destroy this press and get a bunch of meat and a bunch of packs of provisions. I could try to do this, but I think that will save that. There is copper back here, but not stone, which is kind of what we need. I think what we're going to have to do is this and hope for something. And if we don't get that something from this, then we're going to have to buy from a merchant, which is 7 minutes away. Not doing super great here, honestly. Really hoping for some source of stone or clay or something like that. I'm not actually sure if those are on this map, though. In any substantial amounts. Okay, this one we might actually be able to rebuild more easily. Trapper's Camp, okay. So that'll fix us that quest. Then I just need to somehow do this one. Yeah, I think we can manage that if we, again, just immediately screw ourselves with this. Okay, cool. I am potentially going to want to switch this to a human, though. Okay, we sell this thing. Wait, what? Wrong button. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we can do this, which does unfortunately get us some more people who don't have houses. So that's not brilliant, but for now we just have to do this. That's fine. Slightly misplaced. I'm gonna just live with it. Okay, I just need 2 more, and I get those from that. So that'll get us to 12. That should be enough for this. Okay. And that'll get us 30 bucks as well. Also makes us more efficient at stone, which we don't have access to, and we will never have. Great. Okay. Why are you guys so unhappy here? Wow, that's bad. I think part of it's from this. I think a lot of it's from that, actually. Okay. Kiln and 40, we're already got the tech for that one. Send 50 copper, that's going to be pretty easy on this mission. Okay, we really need this to get done fast, which is very unfortunate since we were about to be heading into the storm. So we might have to do something about that. Okay, we just need the pack of provisions now. I can get rid of one of you guys. No, we need pack of crops. Still have access to none of those. Okay. Oh, we should have that in a second, though, because we have got farms, and they are farming. Do have access to the carpenter, do have access to the druid hut. I need the druid hut for a quest. I need something that produces pies. The press would have actually been good here. Okay, well... skewers with biscuits is also good here, because we do need biscuits for a quest. Still cannot freaking get some stuff here. I feel like I'm doing very, very poorly on this particular run here. Alright, let's get 2 people in here. We should be able to get some food out of, like, our harvest here, but, like... I don't know, man. Down to 3 somehow. Okay. We should actually be mostly okay on this, since we should get out of it before the storm goes too far in. Yeah, we got that done. Okay. We got this done. So I can do this. I don't mind actually having our thing being tested there a little bit. Copper bars. Copper bars is actually good here. Oh, that also gives us biscuits. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna do this. I do really badly need pies. I'm just gonna have to buy the resources for certain things at this point. Okay, I need to do something to help out our harpy friends a little bit. Might be best to sacrifice something, but this is where I kind of wish I had a lizard person. The way we probably do this is hit favor on them at the last second. That'll bounce these, beavers will drop, and then we'll get out of the season, so... Works out okay there. Okay, so I'll want to turn that off as soon as possible here. Rebellious Spirit is going to be probably very good for us in this circumstance, because we're, like, running very close to the sun as far as unhappiness goes. 10 brick, or 10 clay, that's fantastic. That's really, really good for us. Okay. You are going to work elsewhere, because I do not want you in there anymore. We're going to have a couple of you in here. And we can have one of these guys, but, like, let's not worry about that just yet. We'll complete this. The reason I didn't do that is because, like, high Queen's Impatience increases our, some bonuses there. Pies. Fantastic. Okay. We can do that now. Can build another harpy house there. What I would like to do is get, like, what I really, really want is this stupid, like, small hearth. But again, bricks is a permanent problem for us. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Low on food yet again. That's not great, but that is what it is. Gonna get that ready. We have a lot of pops, and we have, like, not a lot of certain other things that are very important for us here. Do we not have the ability... What did I use that on? Alright, fine. I love how stupid the garden looks in this game. It's great. Unironically. Okay, I think it's too late to really get this thing optimized, but we'll try and get stuff planted where we can. One thing I heard is, like, you kind of actually are supposed to have multiple people working on, like, one farm, like, multiple sets of farms. Which seems weird to me. Like, I don't know how you would actually have... You sort of, like, have people pop in, pop out kind of thing. It's, you know, that sounds brutal. That sounds like a lot of work. Okay, so we got that much food out of that. Fantastic. Love it. We're at 21 happiness with our harpies, though, so that's really, really good. Just gonna let that ride until we reach another resolve point or something like that. If we can. We do want to turn off favored, though. I think I still can, actually. And still be at above that value. That's really, really good. Yeah, so we're getting, like, pie and jerky, like, simultaneously out of our things. We're sort of doubling the amount of food that we get from that process. Which is why I thought that was really strong. It's, like, increasing the amount of food that we get in a way that we normally can't. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that thing. Have we got bricks done? I hope we've gotten some bricks. I know that we can't actually get very many of the stupid things, but... Yeah, we have 2 of them. How long till merchant? He's on his way. I don't want to increase the Queen's impatience anymore for the purpose of that. But we really do have to buy, like, brick resources. Okay, he doesn't have any. Fantastic. Love it. Okay. I do feel like selling all of this stuff. Okay, apparently that's worth nothing. Great. Get 7 off of that. Do I have a workshop? I don't think I can actually produce tools right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and build this thing. Okay, what do I do here? There's a bunch of stuff I want to do that I can't. I need 50 copper ore. That's... Technically, I should probably stop selling it, but... Hard not to. It's kind of a useless resource for us in a lot of ways. Alright, where's this guy? Alright. What did we get? I feel like we built a thing and I don't know what it was. Alright. It's amazing how hard it is to get a trader to just sell you basic rocks. It's like, I would like some rocks, please. And they're like, no. How about no? How about you, go jump off a bridge? And I'm like, I don't want to jump off a bridge. And they're like, tough luck. That's what you get, kid. That's what you got. Alright, so this will be dropping, but we should be still getting resolve bonus for a little while longer here. Not quite enough to get to where we need to be, but almost. I do think I actually need to have like 2 farms per farm, which really sucks. You only have to have them all staffed during harvest season, but still. That was something I read and I was like, I don't believe that. That sounds stupid. And it is stupid, but, you know. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, it's okay. I think I wasted a tech to get this. It's fine. Okay. Plant fiber per minute. Okay. There's nothing great about it, but it'll work for us. 3 beavers. That's very strong. Either shipment of 6 people. I think 3 beavers, though. And I actually want to swap you now. Okay, so we don't actually put in the other ones yet, but what we can do is just put a bunch of you on oil production for the time being. We'll get around to sacrifice oil later. We got 11 harpies. Still don't think I've got any bricks. Okay, when do you come in? I don't think this guy sells bricks either, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, we get a new building here. I need to set up for this one 2 dangerous glades in quick succession. Okay, I could get benefit from Herbalist Camp. What did this one give me? Okay, this one could give me a bunch of extra bonus resolve, which would be potentially pretty good. Tavern, I think, just outright gives me +3. I think the Explorer's Lodge has more potential in the end, but I think I also need bricks. So, you know, a little bit of suck there, but we'll be okay. So now I definitely do want to, like, do something with this building here, because that would get me some interesting bonuses. I'd probably salvage it, honestly. Kind of already got, like, a press, so... I've been sort of sitting here waiting for, like, merchants and stuff like that. And that slog is brutal. Like, that process sucks, because none of them seem to have rocks. I don't remember them not having rocks. Wonder if that has to do with the map I'm on. Okay, we need to have, like, extra people in these now. Actually, I think we need these for both planting and harvesting, given how that looked. Not ideal. Well, we'll see how things are looking next season, but honestly, we're not doing great. We are sort of just slowly chopping our way to, like, 2 dangerous glade events. Given where they're sort of located, like, I guess this is kind of fine. Oh, back up to happiness. It's crawling its way up slowly, but surely. I don't know, I'm contemplating, like, breaking into things that have rocks in them. It's just nothing does. Alright. Neither of these are very easy to fulfill. Pies and biscuits. This one's going to be better for us by a long shot. Should have taken the thing that lets us do large berry bushes. That would have actually solved some of our problems there. Our food is doing well, though. Our food is doing pretty good. Do you have rocks? Of course you don't. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we can really do much with any of that. Calming the forest... It's actually not bad. Kind of already got some benefit out of this, and it is like half of a meter here. I don't have a lot of time, and I'm making slow progress, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and pick Calming the Forest. I'm trying to remember which trader even does have rocks, if any, and I might just be wrong, and that none of them actually have it. I'm going to set this up for next season. I don't think I can reasonably make it in there this season. On the plus side, we are still getting reputation from our harpies, which is really, really nice. Okay, we'll get this one because that'll let us make biscuits. We can make beaver houses now. Pretty damn sure. Yep, that got us another resolve point just sitting there. Okay, who's next? It's this guy. Raw food, pottery, and tools. Ugh. Still. I kind of wonder if this is legitimately a moment where I'm just, like, missing the upgrades, like, they're around, but I'm just missing the areas that have it, or if I missed something else going on here. Alright, we can get some more happiness out of this here. Just gonna try and get another point. I'm just sticking people in these farms, because apparently I need that for both planting and harvesting, which to me is weird, but... Okay. This one took a good long while to run out. Okay, I think we'll just leave that be for a little bit here. We should be getting biscuits in right now. We are. Okay. I think we just do this now. I don't like it, but I do this because it'll get us one global resolve, which I think is going to be good for us. Although, admittedly, it won't get it for us now. It'll get it for us later. Still getting more points out of happiness than we are anything else. Guild House might be good here. Yeah, more traders and more global resolve, and we can do a tricky thing to get more global resolve out of this guy. We can get that now too. Okay, both our trapper camps are empty. That's unfortunate, but that is life. I think we'll destroy one of you, and we'll just get a harvester camp. Or forager camp? Forager camp, there we go. Just chuck some people in there. Okay, we've boosted our happiness there to the point where we can't anymore. At least for a little bit. Only got 7 minutes IRL before we have to do something else, but... Okay, so we'll have both these bonuses here. Faster trade is going to be good for us by quite a bit. Because it also helps me cycle traders out faster. I think it's Sheila that we need. Alright, if we can get some more resolve here, that would be actually really good. Bakery production is faster. Are you a bakery? Yes, okay. Sure. Alright, so this is the dangerous part. Breaking into 2 glades all at once. Dangerous ones. Got a little while before the next one. Got this problem again. We got oil this time, though. We got plenty of money. So I can get this started. And this will get us another one of these, which will get us another 2 global resolve, which is really, really good. Can I break you for rocks? No? Okay. There's rocks down here. Holy shit. Finally. I was like, does this map not have stone? Is this a stoneless map? Am I screwed? Turns out, I'm just unlucky as hell. Okay, dude, are you guys gonna chop through this, like, tiny amount of stuff here? I'm gonna make absolute certain here. I'm pretty sure he was on the right tree, actually, but still. Another one of these, okay. I can use gears for this. That seems risky. We got plenty, though, so maybe we do that. I need some people here. Let's find some people who can work that. Also, I can just get them from here. Okay. I don't like this at all, but we're gonna do it. Doing these, like, early is, like, way, way worse. That's why I definitely did not want to do it early. That way. We got 6 housing to take care of. That's brutal. I think I can do 2 more beaver houses. And a harpy house. That should work. Ooh, we got pipes out of this. Let me do that. This actually still works with that, because we got a bunch of free ones of those gears, so this should be fine, actually. Don't really need anything off this guy right now. I would like to trade just for the sake of trading, though, to a certain extent. And the way that we could do that, just for the sake of trading, is to go like this. So we lose money for doing this, but it provides a little bit of bonus like whatever else we're doing. So it's just a weird way that we can get some stuff out of him. Actually, pies is not what we need. We need biscuits, if we can. He does not have biscuits. Okay, we'll buy raw ingredients then. Okay, good enough. So that should be increasing like our benefits from the bonus here. Yeah, we've got like one global resolve from this building right now already, so that's kind of what we're looking to get out of this. So this guy will get us an extra point of our progress here. This guy will get us extra resolve. This is important as hell. Get in there. I've needed that for so long. I'm so unhappy that it took so long to get that. Alright, we could use this to get some new farm stuff as well. That's pretty good. Because that would make it so we can make biscuits and pies a little bit more consistently. Our food situation is still looking pretty okay. Like, the fact that we're sort of getting double production out of pies is, like, helping quite a lot. Is this going to be done? Yes. Okay, that'll be done well before the season end. Oh, thank God, bricks. I was doing a pretty decent job, though, of getting, like, happiness, even though I didn't have any access to resources that give me happiness. It's, like, just painful. But still. I think actually up here is best. Okay, we got that done. Got that done. We should be getting a total of like +4 resolve out of that, which is great. A monastery? Let's pick the monastery. We can also start working on getting this thing done pretty soon. I think what we do next is kiln. So I can adjust that by just removing one woodcutter. Still have no tools. We're very happy though, even though we've got this going on. I'm just looking to get wood right now. I'm not really looking to get anything special, so let's move up to there. And let's burn a bunch of oil. Because we got a quest to sacrifice a bunch of oil, so we're going to sacrifice a bunch of oil. I don't even remember what that does. I think it's like extra speed on like production for everybody. Which, if true, is good, because I do need this to work faster. I have to set it like this now. Okay. Gain 3 oil for every 10 flour. That's kind of okay. Don't really care about that. Don't really care about that, but we'll get it anyway. Okay, have we done enough sacrificing? Yes. Okay, so we turn this off. And I do have to get the kiln. Which we can't build yet, but that's fine. Still waiting on bricks. The problem is I do kind of need all these resources still, so I'm kind of fine with them producing all of them. Oh, we got our pastries thing done. That'll get us some more people. I'm not super happy about doing that right now. Watch as she has rocks. She has bricks. I hate you so much. Oh my god. Okay. I can get the large foragers camp. I can get steel shovels for other things. Sell that. Good enough. Okay, and then I will buy the blueprints just in case we ever decide we need it. It does technically improve like our production speed for stuff we're already doing, so it's not like it's bad. Okay, this is not great, but 6 versus 8. I'll go with the lesser amount of people pretty much every time here. You know what? I'm just gonna buy bricks. See how many bricks I can get with that. 11? Sure. Good enough. Actually, I shouldn't need that extra thing there. Okay, we'll send one of you over there. Queen's Impatience is still going up pretty fast, and we're still behind, but we're catching up. Okay, we can probably destroy one of these houses and then move them up there by doing that. That did work, that did work, perfect. We got our kiln. And we just really want to be making charcoal. Everything else is kind of ancillary here. Okay, so we got our copper. We can ship that. That also brings in a bunch of people I don't want. So we can go up 2 points. We'd still need 3 more after that. We can get the coal pretty soon here. I'm going to go ahead and set our priorities so that we're burning oil first, because we have a huge surplus of it. That way we keep getting coal as a surplus, which is what we want out of our situation here. Oh, I need human houses. I need 6 human houses. That's actually quite an absurd amount of these. So those will slowly get trickled in, I guess. I never did get anything that would let me produce tools, so the iron bars thing, or the copper bars thing, really doesn't help that much. Oh, it's after 2. I have to get going. Well, this run is actually pretty much done. Like, we're successful here, I would say. We're going to be getting like a decent amount of reputation right now from happiness. We should be able to propel ourselves 3 points up in total just by juggling favor, which should get us there. We should be able to get the kiln thing. We should be able to get the sacrifice thing. That's 4 points. So we've won. We've won. There's no point in really worrying about that part anymore. So I'm going to get going. I hope you found this one enjoyable and hope to see you guys all next time. I'll be doing this again on Wednesday, but I will